Hello Tamers, we finally reached round 4 of the Digimon Liberator Cup, Hexeblaumon versus Three Musketeers. Hexeblaumon has the first move. Security setup. Digimon standby. Let's open the digital gates. Hatching, Hyarimon evolves into Biomon. Then, for 2 cost into Paildramon. Turnover, hatching, Kapurimon evolves into Toy Agumon. Then, for 3 cost, Toy Agumon is played. On play, the top 3 cards of the deck are searched for 1 card with 3 musketeers in its text and 1 cost 6 option. 1, 2, and 3, you're going to grab Tankmon and Der Blitz. Turnover, Paildramon moves out and goes for security. With Hyarimon's Inheritable, on attack once per turn if your opponent has no Digimon with evolution cards, 1 draw. And with Biomon's Inheritable, jamming. Check! But the jamming has just become absolutely pointless with the option card, Hurricane Screw Shots. On security, delete one of your opponent's level 3, level 4, and level 5 Digimon, so Paildra is shut down. Changing gears, for 3 cost, they play the new Bluekomon. On play, the top 3 cards of the deck are searched for 1 card with Paildramon or Hexeblaumon in its name, and 1 card with the Ice Snow traits. 1, 2, and 3, they are going to grab Chris Paildra and Hexeblaumon since they have rule text treating them as Ice Snow. Turnover, and Toy Agumon moves out. Now first, the lower Toy Agu goes for security on 1k. Check! But it is the Tamer Joe, now played for free. On play, trash any 1 evolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon. There's only 1 target. The upper Toy Agu loses Kapuri's Inheritable. Now for 2 cost, it evolves into Tankmon. And then for 3, into Mega Dramon. On evolve, by placing 1 option card of the 3 Musketeers trait from your hand or trash as this Digimon's bottom evolution card, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6000 DP or less. So Mega Dra will now be loaded with the Hurricane Screw Shot from security to blast Bluko to bits. And with that, turnover. Hatching, Bukamon evolves into Gomamon, and for 2 cost, Mental Training. 1 and 2, you're gonna grab Chris Paildra. And finally, for another 2 cost, Gomamon will evolve into BT1 Frigimon with the Ice Snow traits. And with that, turnover. Active, draw, hatching, Kapurimon, which evolves into Sparrowmon. Now first, Toy Agumon will once again attack. Check! But again, he refuses to get deleted. It is another mental training placed in the battle area. Now the 3 Musketeers will pay 4 cost. Itching to test his shots against stronger and stronger opponents, the hotshot gunner of the digital waste will now blast his way through this battlefield as Mega Dramon evolves into Magna Kidmon. 1 draw. On evolve, you may use 1 option card of the 3 Musketeers trait from your hand without paying the cost. They choose to use Der Blitz. While you have a Digimon of the 3 Musketeers trait, you may ignore this card's color requirements on main, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest play cost, no targets, then place this card as the bottom evolution card of one of your Digimon of the 3 Musketeers trait, so this black bullet is now loaded into Magna Kid's barrel. Then, draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand, but unfortunately the 3 Musketeers currently have 8. But at the end of the turn, once per turn, by trashing 1 option card in this Digimon's evolution cards, one of your Digimon of the 3 Musketeers trait gains security attack +1 for the turn and attacks. Magna Kid chooses to trash Hurricane Screw Shots, allowing it to perform an enhanced attack on security. Not only that, when an effect trashes this evolution card, gain 1 memory back to 2. With Toy Agumon's Inheritable, this Digimon gets +2k DP, so Magna Kid is now attacking for 14k on 2 checks. First, 8k on Zudomon, trashed. Second, another Tamer, Sora and Joe are now played for free. And with that, turnover. With Sora and Joe's start of your turn effect, thanks to Toy Agumon surviving, Hexeblaumon will now gain 2 memory up to 4, and with the reboot from Tankmon's Inheritable, Magna Kid unsuspends. Draw, and Frigimon moves out. First, with the delay effect of 1 mental training for 3 -2 1 cost, Frigimon will evolve into Hexeblaumon. On evolve, trash any 2 evolution cards of your opponent's Digimon. They choose to trash Toyagu and Blitz. Then, if your opponent has no Digimon of evolution cards, unsuspend this Digimon, but Magna Kid still has 2. With Gomamon's Inheritable, they gain 1 memory, and by suspending Joe, they gain another up to 5. But now, with the trap laid by Blitz, when an effect trashes this evolution card, de-digivolve 1/1 of your opponent's Digimon, Hexeblaumon is forcefully reverted back to Frigi. But now Frigi will go for security on its natural jamming. And with Sora and Joe's effect, they are suspended to trash the remaining 2 evolution cards from under Magna Kid. Check 7k on Gigadra, so Frigi jams through. Now with the second mental training for 3-2, 1 cost, Frigimon can evolve back into a second copy of Hexeblaumon. Once again, with its on-evolve, there are no evolution cards to trash, but since there are no more opposing Digimon of evolution cards, it can unsuspend. And now, for 2 cost, the option card, Blue Scramble. On main, one of your blue Digimon may evolve into a blue Digimon card in the hand with the evolution cost reduced by 3. So for 4-3, 1 cost. It's time for the battlefield to freeze over as the absolute ruler of ice magic descends. Hexeblaumon now evolves into Hexeblaumon. 1 draw. Then, place this card in the battle area. On evolve, trash any 4 evolution cards of your opponent's Digimon, but there are none left. Then, if your opponent has no Digimon of evolution cards, return one of your opponent's Tamers to the bottom of the deck, but the 3 Musketeers have no Tamers either. Now Hexeblaumon will attack, aiming for Toyagumon. With Iceclad, during battles with non-security Digimon, this Digimon compares the number of evolution cards instead of DP, but I mean in this case, Hexeblau is winning both in terms of evolution cards and DP. Toyagu is frozen solid and shattered to pieces. With Hexeblaumon Inheritable, during your turn while your opponent has no Digimon of evolution cards, this Digimon with the Ice Snow trait gains Piercing and Security Attack +1. So in addition to Hexeblau's natural Security Attack +1, it now pierces through for 3 checks on 12k. And with Bukamon's Inheritable, this triple piercing attack is layered with jamming. First, 1k on Toyagumon, trashed. Second, 11k on Beelstar Ace, trashed as well. Final security check for the 3 Musketeers, and it is 1k on a Sparrowmon, shattered to snowflakes. Finally, for 3 cost, the blocker, Biomon is played and turn over. Sparrowmon moves out. At the start of your main phase, by placing 1/3 Musketeers option card from your hand or trash as the bottom evolution card of one of your Digimon, draw 1. They choose to load Sparrowmon with Hurricane Screw Shots. 1 draw. Then with Kapurimon's Inheritable, during your turn once per turn, when an effect places a 3 Musketeers option card in this Digimon's evolution cards, gain 1 memory up to 3. However, neither Sparrow nor Magna Kid can attack because with Hexeblau's opponent's turn effect, none of your opponent's Digimon with as many or fewer evolution cards as this Digimon can suspend. But in response to that, for 1 cost. Although he could technically break through this wall of ice by himself, Magna Kidmon will now begrudgingly pass the baton to his purple partner. Intending to clinch this duel with the power of the X antibody, Magna Kid will now evolve into the purple-winged musketeer, Beelstarmon X. 1 draw. On evolve, you may use 1 option card with 3 Musketeers in its text from your hand at no cost. They choose to fire Chaos Triangular. On main, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 9,000 DP or less, but for each of your Digimon with the 3 Musketeers trait with different names, add 3,000 to this DP-based deletion effects maximum. Since Beelstar X is 3 Musketeers, 9 plus 3 makes 12k, just enough to shoot down the Wizard of Ice. Then, place this card as the bottom evolution card of one of your Digimon with the 3 Musketeers trait. This red bullet is loaded into Beelstar X's barrel, which she will now fire with her second on evolve. By trashing 2 cards with the 3 Musketeers trait in this Digimon's evolution cards, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the highest level and trash the top card of their security. Since it only specifies cards with the trait, she can trash both Digimon and options. So by blasting both Magna Kid and Chaos Triangular, Biomon the blocker is blasted 2 bits, while trashing Hexeblaum's final security, which is Hexeblaumon. At the same time, when an effect trashes Chaos Triangular as an evolution card, one of your Digimon gets plus 3k DP until the end of your opponent's turn. The target chosen is Beal Star X, as she goes in with 15k. Hexeblaum has no blockers on the field and no security remaining. It's a direct attack, and the match is over. The winners of the 4th round of the Digimon Liberator Cup are the Three Musketeers.
Together